What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Bad Boys LA, Season 1, Episode 8. So listen, Jonathan, no, we getting ready for this daggone house party, child. And we got Gutta, Carry On, and Dylan outside talking. And basically, they talking about the showdown between Jonathan and Milan, and who is gonna win, and who gonna come out on top, and who need to do what as far as this room is concerned. And of course, Carry On see Jonathan as the great black hope that's gonna save him from the bully Milan, which Milan is a bully, but Carry On, you've been doing your shit too. But Milan is a bully. Dylan is like, how he gonna come up in here? He knew, like, you need to get in where you fit in. Like, you don't just get to come up in here and just run up. And Gutta was like, as long as he wasn't trying to come in my room, because low key Carry On my man, and I wasn't gonna have nobody else in the room with my man. That's all Gutta was caring about. Before I go any further, because I might forget to say it later, I'm gonna give a shout out to Gutta and a shout out to Relly, because y'all are carrying this show. Can I tell you that the two of y'all are carrying this show? I still ain't figured out what the hell the show's about, but I will say that every week from first episode I have been entertained by you. Even from that first episode where Relly was doing way too much, even when he was laid out on that ground and that security guard was on top of him, he had his drink and was like, I'm not spilling my drink. Like, he was entertaining. Like, the whole time he has been cracking me up. Anyway, moving on. So then we have what's his name? Is it Carlos? And Moolah. They getting ready, they talking about the party, and of course they're excited because it's gonna be women in the house, because of course they have to show how straight they are, so they have to, have women in the house so they can, show, that they like women. Relly came in there and was like, yeah, I'm gonna be straight tonight. And he, of course he puts on his straight voice, puts his deep voice on, and they have a good moment. And Relly said, listen, Moolah, he growing on me. Seems like he's getting more comfortable around us, because I guess he done figured out that don't nobody want him. We want men, but we don't want him. And I love it, because I just feel like that's one of the biggest misconceptions when people are around, gender love, same gender loving people, that you think that just because they like the same sex that they want you, and that's just not always the case. Like, you're not attracted to every, woman you see, Moolah. So what makes you think that just because they in the house with you that they attracted to you? And even if they are, okay, let them know you're not cool with it. And 99.99999% of the people will be like, all right, cool. Same way in, straight world. There are women who will tell a man they're not interested all day long, and that man will still try to push up on them. So it is what it is. The rules don't change. It just is what it is. But anyway, I ain't rehashing that either, because we done already been down that road, child. So we getting ready for the party. They setting up, and all this good stuff is going on as far as the party is concerned. And Anthony is excited. Now, they done did all this work for the party, but it's like 10 o'clock and ain't nobody there yet. So, of course, Milan has to take credit for the fact that he did a social media blast, and now all these people are here. Ciao, bye. Like, first of all, I don't know people's numbers, but everybody on there has a social media presence. So, like, you not the only one. Milan just get on my nerves. Anyway, but of course, now all of a sudden, everybody there, they got the scribbles there, they got the DJ set up, they got the drinks, and, everything is everything. Winnie is there, the stylist, and of course, once again, Milan has to let everybody know, I was the first person to give you a styling gig. I was the first person to give you a job styling. And I'm like, why do you have to take credit for all of it? Why does it always have to be about you? Anyway, Relly brings Milan and Carry On together so they can bury the hatchet and they can squash it, and they apologize to each other, and they bury the hatchet, and they cool, they back on good terms. So who come walking up in the house? Damn William. Now, as soon as I saw William, I knew William was on some bullshit. You know how I knew William was on some bullshit? Because William came through there in a black sweatsuit, some black sweatpants and a black shirt and some sneakers. that ain't even who William is. I don't even know William like that. But the 2-3 episodes that William was on, for him to show up at a party looking like he on his way to the gym, I already knew he was on some bullshit. I said, now I don't know who he coming in here to start a fight with or start some shit with, but I know that whoever he coming through here to start some shit with, he came through ready. Well, come to find out, him and Anthony have been going back and forth on social media. So Anthony is the person he was coming for. Now, Anthony was over talking to Winnie and Milan, well, everybody else. And Winnie was like, listen, what happened at my event? Like, what happened at my fashion show? Because, you know, I really felt some kind of way about that. Like, I just want everybody to be cool. I just want everybody to be on one page, be on one accord. Like, can we all just have a kumbaya and make up? And so Milan, you know, again, he apologized to Winnie. And he said, listen, me and Carry On are cool. We done made up. We done squashed it. We done talked it out. And he was like, thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so, you know, I appreciate that. And so they were like, well, let's squash the beef between William and Anthony because they've been going at it. Let's try to squash the beef. William runs up on Anthony, and before they could get anything out saying, hey, let's make up, we want to try to blah, 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 before they could get a word out, what William do? He come through fighting. William. If we were keeping a score sheet, you and Carry On will be at the bottom of that sheet. Okay? As far as fights, the number of fights involved, and the number of wins. Maybe you thought you could take Anthony because Anthony was drunk. Maybe you thought you could take Anthony because Anthony wasn't looking and wasn't expecting it. Maybe you thought you could take Anthony because you just thought Anthony was the weakest link in the house. Maybe you thought that other than Dylan, he was the next weakest link. You didn't already fought Dylan and lost, so I guess you figured you would try. But, baby, Anthony turned on them hydraulics on your ass, and next thing you knew, your ass was in the pool. Now, see, here's the thing. A couple of things are true. It really doesn't matter whether you got any good licks in or not on Anthony, because nobody remembers any of that. What people remember is that Anthony was whooping on you so hard that he backed your ass up into the pool. So now William is standing there looking like a soggy-ass wet cracker, no pun intended, while everybody is now mad at William. So on top of the fact that you done got pushed in the damn pool, now everybody is mad at you. And why is everybody mad at you? Everybody is mad at you because they're like, we was chilling. He was getting ready to apologize to you, and you attacked him, right? And so now they mad, but they laughing, but they mad because they mad that you did it, but they laughing because you got your ass kicked. Like, you had the element of surprise and still ended up losing. William, this just ain't your thing, boo. Fighting is just not, that is not your ministry. Okay? So, everybody is mad at William now. Gutter is ready to fight William because Gutter is like, that was some punk shit. You done rolled up on my boy. He wasn't looking. He wasn't expecting it. He wasn't paying attention. And you done rolled up on him. And so now I want to fight you. So they got to calm Gutter down. You know, they just pull. And here's what was funny. Milan was the one that invited William to the party. But like I said, let's be clear. Production invited William to the party because they wanted some shit. Let's just call a spade a spade. But Milan is hyping him up. Now, Milan didn't come right out and say, you got your ass kicked. But he was hyping him up like, okay, well, you know, you did your thing. It's all good. You know, mind you, William is literally standing on tiles because he is dripping through the house. While Milan is trying to have this pep talk with him. Why did you do that, man? He was going to apologize to you. Like, why you roll up on him like that? He was going to apologize. And he was like, well, it is what it is now. I mean, you did your thing, you know, but I ain't going to let nothing happen to you. We're going to get you out of here. We're going to get you out of here safely. Then he gonna turn around and had a conversation with Gutter and was like, well, he got his ass kicked, so it is what it is. Milan, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere, please, sir. And thank you. So Milan then invited his boy to come through. Like I said, William left child. He went off in his Uber. They done calm Gutter down. Because Gutter get ready to perform. So they was like, look, you got to perform. You got to get ready to perform. Like, you chill out. You chill out. So Milan's friend then showed up, and he done introduced his friend and all that good stuff. And while that's going on, Jonathan comes back to the party. And Jonathan takes his ass right upstairs and starts unpacking in Milan's closet. So Milan goes upstairs and he was like, wait a minute, what is this? What's this dude doing? Like, he in my closet, all my stuff is sitting out. Well, first of all, Jonathan ain't stealing nothing from you. Like, let's not do that. I mean, I don't know Jonathan like that, but ain't nothing out there about him being no thief to my knowledge. So that's number one. Number two, he unpacking the stuff in the closet that he told you he was gonna take. He said, I would take this side, you take that side. So Milan goes up there with his boy, and of course now Milan he feel good because he got backup. Because he was like, I don't trust none of the dudes in this house, but my boy is here now, we good. So dude was like, oh, that's the fat boy that like doing hair. Okay, I know who that is. So Milan is like, Jonathan, I'm not understanding what the problem is. Like, we not sharing a room. I already told you that. My boy, he's sharing the room with me. Jonathan was like, well, we already had this conversation, and I already told you that this is my room. So we end this episode with Milan's friend and Jonathan fighting. Now, from the previews for next week's episode, the fight looked like it got real bad, real deep, real fast. Looked like the cops came, ambulances, chairs. So we'll see how this situation ends. But anyway, that was the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.